Hello, everyone, and good morning. Phase here, and welcome back to Slurpathon 7. We are rolling into the third and final day of this outstanding online marathon. How exciting has this whole event been? We have some incredible blocks for today. Please use the schedule command if you would like to see what we have going on for today. Looking at the top left of the screen, we are currently sitting at $4,090 raised for the Alberta Children's Hospital Foundation. You all are unbelievable. Thank you so much for the wonderful amounts of support and care. Last night, we raised more than $1,100 during the Megmax and Spark over Zelda 2 randomizer co-op run. During the block, we completely crushed an initial $3,000 goal set, and we are doing zoomies towards hitting the first stretch goal of $4,500. We can do it. Bring the hype. As we are moving into the third and final day of this event, we have incentives that need to be met. You can check out the incentives and various bid/name wars going on and their totals by using the incentives command. If you would like any of your donations to go to any incentives, please type it out with your donation message/comment. Of course, use the donate command to submit a donation. With that, I would love to drop a very special announcement as well. Our current restreamer, my wonderful girlfriend, the most and amazing Sparkover, is enjoying her birthday today. I love you very much. Happy birthday. Can we please get some bears, hearts, birthday cakes, celebratory emotes, whatever in chat. Happy birthday. So with that, opening up for the final day of Slurpathon 7, we have a Super Ghouls and Ghosts 4-way race between, sorry if I mess up any of the names, but habeebs, lk431, Rota, and Sam I Am. On commentary, we have Acidic IV, Confused Mike, and Pile. With that, I'm passing it on to you all. Best of luck, and chat, enjoy the block.
All right, welcome. Yeah, that was a great introduction. We're definitely pretty psyched right now. I'm Pile. We have, like we said, Confused Mike and Acidic.
Yes.
Hey, everybody.
Yes. It's going to be a good one.
Race.
Is there a better way to start a Sunday morning than a Super Ghouls race with these four guys? This is, some of my favorite runners in here right now. Some legends about to play this game.
This is pretty top tier, TBH.
Yeah, can't think of a better way to start the day.
I mean, LK from Japan, just madman, wicked good. I mean, habeebs, Sam, Rot, they're all seasoned vets. They know what they're doing. This will be lovely. Couldn't think of a better group of people.
Now this is
very consistent runners.
This is both loops, right? It's not just one loop.
Oh yeah, we're in it for the long haul today.
Okay, cool.
I'm super excited to watch this.
Yeah, it's gonna be good.
Yeah, and we say it all the time, but it's the beauty of this game is each four of these players are going to be doing some different strats, so we're going to see different style of gameplay from everybody, which is really what you like to see. It'd be pretty boring if everybody was doing the same exact thing. So there's a lot of variables in this run, and with RNG, that's just going to even add more to it. But this is going to be interesting.
Yeah, there's a lot to be said for recovery as well, because the smallest mistake can easily throw you off of your, shall we say, preferred route. So, one unfortunate scythe pickup, and it's gonna get interesting.
Yeah, you definitely have to have your backup strats ready.
Very interesting. So how are y'all going to kick off this race?
Everyone ready.
Yeah, our guys are usually. I don't know if they're using SLR right now, but do we have somebody counting them down?
Awesome.
All right,
Wonderful. Thank you very much, babe.
The birthday girl. Love it.
I know. Happy birthday.
Epic. Kicking off level 1, which if you don't know, easily one of the hardest levels in the run. I mean, it's so trolly. There's the random enemies that will just, those zombies will pop up and it just create havoc. There's coffins that'll be going way higher in the air than you want them to sometimes. So in a race, you just want to get through unscathed, which Habeeb's taking 1 hit, but it's okay. It's okay.
Yeah, I would say, if we're ignoring the bracelet fight, like it's probably level 1, 3, and 5 are gonna be. It's really like every other level is kind of brutal. Like 1, 3, 5, and 7. 7 is bad, but 7's not as bad if you can roll through it with track magic. 7 with the bracelets, not a fun time.
Oh no. We just need to see these guys just go through and not validate the race by dying in level 1. If they can make it to level 2, like they'll be fine. Like that's all they need to hope for, especially in a race. Like,
wait, why is Beebs in silver?
Beebs took a hit right off the bat before the skull towers.
Oh man, I totally missed that.
Yeah.
Got my epic eagle eye commentary vision on here.
So Stan and Rata were able to pick up daggers in the first stage, which is really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely ideal.
Like, if you're gonna get the torch, though, you need the torch in level 1. Like, because anywhere else, it's not really great, and it's arguably not better than the dagger in level 1, but the trajectory is really, really good in this level.
I mean, me personally, like, the torch is preferred for level 1 just because I can't do the quicker kill with the dagger on the boss, but with the torch, it's super easy. So, just, to each their own. I mean, the thing is, you can get away with having whatever weapon in level 1. You have a really good chance of farming a dagger when you're in level 2, which is what Beebs is going to go for, hopefully, once Beebs' stream is fixed.
So it looks like Beebs has got a blue screen of death % going on.
Beebs is doing a new strat that we've been working on, but it's really it's top secret, so we don't want to show everybody yet. There we go. Okay, strat. Yeah, we'll present the strat when it's really finished.
That's what we call a hidden splice right there.
Yeah, it's all on purpose. But it looks like Beebs took the damage boost, which is totally cool. Skipped like a couple seconds climbing up the ladder. Same with same with Sam.
And the logic behind that is that they can go ahead and take the damage there, because on the auto scroller, like, it's gonna take how long it's gonna take because it's an auto scroller. So as long as you can get back up to gold, then you should be fine. What up, Matamade? How you doing?
Yeah, we'll see that section coming up in a bit. The people that do that little trickery to get back gold, they make it look super easy. Take my word for it, it's not that easy. It's like kind of a headache, which is why I totally skip out on it. I don't do the damage boost. I do what LK and Ra are doing, and they're just going for it. And in reality, like, climbing up that ladder, it only saves like maybe 2 seconds. So it's with when you're not concerned about 2 seconds, you just don't even bother.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm still trying to save like upwards of 10 minutes, so I'm not worried about the 2 seconds. Like, we'll get to the 2 seconds eventually.
Yeah, it's all risk and reward, and there's plenty of places to die in this game, so you don't need to add extra ones.
Yeah, exactly. And there is a fair amount of risk for, as we said, just the potential 2 seconds.
I mean, but you gotta weigh out the 2 seconds or the swag glory that you get from doing the damage boost. I mean,
yeah, but when I get it, it's not gonna be the swag glory. It's gonna be like me screwing it up 10 times and being like, all right, forget this. I'm just gonna do it the way I used to do it.
Good old level 2. Like, if you're grinding this game, it can be real boring, but like, there's plenty of stuff to do on here that, like, you need to be paying attention. So if you get caught sleeping on the raft, it's like, it's the worst, because then you just have to go back on another raft ride once you reset. So it's you can't be sleeping. Or in this case, you're not resetting for a race. Luckily, we'd be here all day.
So we saw Sam. What happened? What we were worried about, he wasn't able to get the armor pickup.
Dun dun dun.
Yeah, so you have to like time that wave cycle, spawn the first chest on the right, hop over to the left, spawn that chest, open that one, open the one to the right. It's not easy. It's kind of tricky timing.
Yeah, there's not a lot of window there either.
Rata showing off the maiden, classic. That's how you know you're watching Rot.
Yeah, they have a lot of unique things that they do in this run.
I think from a streaming perspective, I feel like level 2 might actually be my favorite because you can do things like you can take a sip of your drink real quick, you can glance at your phone real quick, you can pet the cat, like you can do the stuff you can't do, you know what I mean? Because you can't be doing that in level 3. Like you can't just stop.
We're LK, like when you're approaching Bob the boss, like you got a solid like 10 seconds to go, like tie your shoes or something like that.
Yeah.
Alright, we're gonna see some quick kills hopefully. And Sam should be okay. I mean, it's not gonna be a terrible time loss.
Yeah, it's not too bad. Silver lane. Looks like you've got the quick kill.
Nice. LK2 with the little 2-dragon setup. Gotta love it. It's pretty easy. Sometimes Bob can be mean and throw out an early missile, but
yeah, and if you're fast enough, then you can beat that wave cycle, and you won't have to wait for an additional wave to pick up the kill.
Yeah.
Beebs doing the glitch. I did not expect Beebs to do that, and that setup, that's like the Rata setup. That was sick. That setup is hard, and they act like it's the easy way to do that glitch, and it's not at all.
Because it looks easy. It's just like, oh, hey, I hop over here, and I pause real quick or whatever. But nah, I still don't fully understand what's happening. Like
Rata is definitely known for these glitches.
Yeah, Rot is the reason why I started learning the glitches. I have to do a different setup because their setup is crazy, but I mean, Rot does some crazy strats, and if you don't know, what's happening is you're casting magic, and when you cast magic, your character is invincible, and you're also taking damage on like the same frame as you're invincible. So the game like breaks your armor, but it thinks you're still casting magic, so it just keeps you invincible the whole time. So it's like a super like little precise movement, but in a level like level 3, oh my god, it's a lifesaver because you just don't have to worry about anything. They're in just cruise control right now. Beebs and Rata, after level 2, you just cruise through this with the glitch. Beautiful. You don't have to, not a care in the world.
Yeah, and this is definitely one of the most dangerous stages. I know I'm always really scared when I get to stage 3.
It's Acidic's favorite stage.
This game looks just as hard as frick.
Yeah, it can be real trolly.
And what's funny is you're watching people that are really good at it and like have the game memorized. So, like if you think this is hard, like jump on in there without knowing what you're doing and see how long level 1 takes you. Yeah. 3 hours later, it's like, wait, I can double jump? Game changer.
Yeah, so Beebs on the last tower, if you don't have the glitch going, it's really just scary because you have these goblins dropping on your head and you're just hoping that you can take care of them. If you can throw one dagger at them and they'll die, but sometimes the timing's bad. You take a hit before the boss and say goodbye to quick kill and you're set up for the next level. It can be bad.
And sometimes it just knocks you directly into the hole. Just,
oh.
You know what I mean? Just because, like, oh, you really wanted to see that boss? Well, no.
Like you could see LK was just inching forward little by little, which is smart. Like, you got to play that safe.
Yep, because the alternative is rip. Like, it's play the whole second half. Oh, that was close! Glitch or no glitch, that was close.
Yeah. So, like, the thing that I'm kind of glad that we get to see is entering level 4 steel versus gold, which, like, when you do the glitch, of course, you're always starting this level with silver or steel armor, and it's a bit slower. It's kind of scary. This level stinks, as you can see with Sam just getting the hit from Will Smith. Oh, dude, you cannot, there's a couple things. That's Will Smith from Aladdin, as you might recognize. That's what we call him. He's the genie. He pops up in this game randomly.
That's him. That's
sometimes when you're spinning in that cage, you can't move and you're just waiting for it to open back up, and Will Smith is there ready to give you a big hug. And
that's the worst because it's on wake up. It's as soon as like you're able to be hit, he's there. there is nothing you can do, and you have to just sit back and watch it, and you know
Yeah,
it's coming.
You have to recognize it before you get in the cage and
Yep.
try to delay a little bit.
So
Like-
otherwise you got 5 seconds just to reflect on your life decisions.
I mean,
Screwed up.
if you have gold, you could, I believe, charge up your magic, and then as soon as that cage opens up, your magic will release. You'll be invincible and kill Will Smith, but
But
you have
you
to
still-
think. You have to think quick. Like it's tough.
Still be making contact though. Like he's on top of you when it opens. So
And I don't remember because I never go because I do the glitch. I go into that with steel armor, so that's not even an option for me. But I believe that you could pull that off.
like even if you buffer the input, it's RNG if that works. Oh, that's rip, dude. Like the game just decides if it wants to.
Like give priority to one, which other one. Yeah, that's great.
Hey, not today, buddy. I saw you were on a sick pace, so I just decided to, not allow that to happen.
Roth's in pretty good shape here. They've got gold armor back and making their way through the second auto scroller.
Yeah, Rot
and
and
they're-
LK are sitting pretty.
Yeah. Oh wait, no, I think LK is a little bit ahead, technically.
They're as for Sam and Beebs though, I mean they should be okay with this boss. This boss is super laggy. It has 3 heads floating around and it just takes forever if you don't have gold armor. But if they can get it before it cycles to the other side, they'll be fine.
You see how fast Rotha killed that?
Yeah, it just melted, dude. The
This dagger
dagger
pierced.
on that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you'll be able to see it like top left is the regular dagger. So the regular dagger is hitting one head, just one. Whereas the piercing head or the piercing dagger, if they're lined up, it's all 3 hits. There's no contest there. It's just
Yeah, if they're grouped together nice, oof, this fight can be quick.
yeah.
So Rotha's glitching through this next stage as well. They set it up and now they're free to run through naked.
Another stress-free situation.
Yeah.
There's a lot of different ways that you can play this level. I mean, you could do the glitch through half of it and die, get gold back. You could do it through the whole thing. You could do it like vanilla. I mean, it's got a lot of options. Rob plays it differently in Loop 2, maybe. So we'll see some different gameplay for that. But for Loop 1, this is not a bad option.
Right.
Yeah, we may see Rotha go for the early bracelet in Loop 2 in this stage.
Yeah, because it is really good against this boss.
Oh, it's lovely. You just gotta hope that the boss drops down low enough for you to jump like inside of him, and but if he flies away, it's a little frustrating. But we'll see.
Yeah,
We'll see.
We'll have to see if he goes for it.
Oh, Sam getting hit by the icicle.
You hate to see it.
You do. You gotta. It's tough to go through that cave. You just gotta be bold and assume that you can make it through the icicle before it's finished forming. But it's terrifying every time. Beeb's taking a hit from the flying knight too. That cave is tough.
Yeah, there's a lot happening in there.
No,
it's
Sam taking a death.
What's crazy is Sam's not going for the second invincibility thing. Like, I would be tagging those chests real quick.
I never see Sam do any of the glitches.
But I mean, even if you're not gonna do the invul, like, don't you still want the gold armor going into level 6, or do you intend to damage boost?
No, you want gold.
You know what I mean?
I mean, if you have a great fight against the boss in the next level when you're in your boxers, then I guess it could be a little bit quicker because you're skipping a section of the level by doing that damage boost, but it's a scary fight. Like, it's, you just gotta, I don't know, it's tough. It's not an easy fight.
want to become famous, bro?
Yes.
Want to become famous? We made it. We made. I
Finally.
just saw that. Want to become famous, bro? Come on, big follows.
GG, everyone.
Big follows.
Our hard work
We made
is
it.
finally paid off, boys.
The race has been verified.
LK with a little bit of a bad movement from the boss, but finishes it off. That was good. Rata is cruising right now. Like,
Yeah.
got about
Yeah.
like a minute and a half, almost 2-minute lead. It looks like a minute and a half.
They're looking really strong this last stage. This is another really difficult stage, and if you screw up that last fight, it's a big time loss though. So we'll have to see.
I just remember my brother playing a lot of this and screaming at the TV back when I was a kid.
Yeah, my dad bought this for me and my brother when we were little kids. And I don't know what he was thinking. Like, it was like, hey, I got this game for you guys, and we couldn't get past the first level, and it just sat there and collected dust until I became older with a lot of free time and started playing it again.
Yeah, that's especially, and mind you, like, a lot of this is pre-internet, right? So you can't just, like, hop on over to YouTube and be like, yo, dog, where are the chests at? So,
Yeah, no.
You know what I mean? We're talking about, like, scene by scene, right? Like, casting the bow magic. Oh, there's a chest. Okay, well, how do I get to it? And then figuring that out, and then trying to remember it, and rinsing and repeating the entirety of the game.
Yeah, don't even like mention the idea that there's a chest order. Like, that was not a thing that I would ever. Like, what? No. Okay.
I didn't know about that until probably like 2 years ago. I think Telio told me that, and I was like, no, dude, it's random.
Nice.
No, dude, it's not. There's a chart, man.
Rata with a 1640 loop 1, that's wicked good. Like, that's really good, and in a race, that's ideal. Like, that's very nice. So, nice G for we like to throw G's in there because it's the halfway point. We got to go through all the levels again. So, you know, big G to Rot.
You have to earn that second G. Yeah.
Sometimes you only get the one G.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, never guaranteed that second one.
yeah, the second G is not easy to get in this game.
Yeah, stage 1 again in the second loop is just a nightmare.
Oh,
Everything that was bad about it the first time just cranked up.
yeah, it's definitely hard mode for that. Ugh.
Like, the one good thing about running professional is the consistency. Because it's the same. Like, whenever we hit loop 2, it'll be expert instead of normal. But if you just play from professional from the jump, then you can't really make it harder.
Nice loops. Honestly, everybody else finished out with a sub 18 loop 1, which is also like wicked good. I mean, like,
This is crazy.
yeah, they are very, very much on point. Everybody, all three of the, Sam, habeebs, and LK are like pretty neck and neck, and Rata's just ripping through level 1. We just gotta hope Rata doesn't get hit, and they'll be fine.
Rata just got rid of their shield to reduce some lag through this stage. So one of the things you want to do early on is take a hit for your shield so that way you can get through a little bit faster.
That's crazy.
Yeah, the game sees that shield as an extra sprite. So in a level like level 1, where there's a ton of stuff going on, the amount of slowdown is crazy. So it makes a huge difference. It's not just like it saves like 3 frames. Like, no, it's like huge. It's like, it makes gameplay way easier.
No, real quick, I would love to give a shout outs to the 4 runners in this 4-way race, but also I want to give a fantastic shout out to the commentators. You all are absolutely wonderful. You're doing a great job on commentary this morning. This is an exciting block to start and kick off the third day, final day of Slurpathon VII. Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, I'm psyched to be here. This is very cool.
Yeah, thanks a lot for having me.
Oh, Sam with the hit. I mean, it's bound to happen in this level. There's so much going on. It's ridiculous. It's like the same thing, but like slight changes. Like certain enemies might be different or in a different spot, maybe move a little bit differently. But it's kind of the same, but it's never easy.
Everything seems faster too. Like, or at least like they have a higher percentage chance to use their fast patterns.
Oh, like the zombies on loop 2 tend to walk like a lot faster in this, which is a little scary.
Like some of them are like they're late to work, you know what I'm saying? They're just like briskly moving along, like, all right, man, I gotta go.
Oh yeah, I forgot we're supposed to. Yeah, whoops. Rot was still with the commanding lead, but like, here's the thing: if you don't know, like that, like a lead in this game, it could all change like right at the end. Like you could be 2 minutes ahead of everybody, and tragedy could happen. So it's really anybody's race until like the last level.
Yeah, I would say like the final boss isn't like, unless you just get super screwed with the patterns he gives you, there's not really that much chance for time loss. But like, if you mess up on level 7, then
That's
Like,
huge.
Yeah.
Once you make it into Sardius's like throne room, you're like, all right, I can at least do this in like 3 or 4 like cycles if needed. If you were good, you could do it faster. But yeah, once you make it in there, you're pretty good. But that bracelet fight because then you gotta do the whole level all over again. That sets you back a couple minutes. So and
Keep seeing these links and being like, oh god, the big follows are back, but it's not. Like, got the big follow paranoia now. Dude.
Should be so lucky.
Bro, you want to be famous? Like, no. They just keep popping up. They're like peeking in through the windows and stuff. Like, bro, you want to be famous? No.
Oh. Beebs with a nice little lead. Not too bad against LK and Sam. Rata's still in like in the actual lead though.
So what you really don't want, you don't want to die on the auto scroller.
Ever.
Yeah.
It's what 4 minutes lost if you die at the end.
I think so, man. Yeah, I think it's like I mean, it's such a vast percentage of the total runtime that it's in a non-race setting, right? In a you just trying to run the game.
It's a reset.
Every time.
Yeah, you lose too much time, you lose motivation, optimism, like you just start questioning what you're doing with your spare time, and it's just not fun.
The waves, it screws the waves up. I always forget that.
What?
The wave thing. When you die on the auto scroller, like then you can't do the quick kill on the boss either.
Oh, well,
That's
yeah.
true, yeah, the wave cycle changes. Yeah.
So I mean, like you have to redo the entire level, and then
Really?
Yeah, it's gonna also take you longer to kill the boss because the wave cycle screwed up.
I see. So like when let's say you die on this level, it'll restart you at the beginning of the raft section, and because of that restart there, the waves are on a different cycle.
Yep.
Interesting.
Different. Yeah.
Oh god, that would mess me up so bad. I didn't even know because like normally you just reset, but that's quite funny.
This looks like an interesting form of Flappy Bird, and it could be called Splashy Bird or something. I don't know. Got him. Oh,
Just make it into a battle royale where the raft just keeps going faster. 99
Perfect.
on a raft. I'd play it. I'm not even gonna act like I wouldn't.
Yeah, I mean, I've played worse games.
That's what I'm saying. I've run worse games. You know what I mean? Like, I've put obscene amounts of time into worse games.
Yeah, Carnival, Bird's Nightmare, whatever.
Oh! Mame did inform me I'd spent like, dude, I think it's like 14 hours now I've spent running Carnival, and the thought did occur to me. So.
Okay, we're done with no. I was just making sure that we properly covered up Habeebs' hidden strats because we don't want to show that off yet. It's still a work in progress, so that's why we blocked out Habeebs' screen. Secret strat, guys. Don't worry.
Rata's through.
Easy peasy. It's a secret. I love watching Rata's setup for the magic glitch. I've seen it a million times. It's just, it's quick and smooth. Like,
It's very smooth. It's buttery smooth.
charge up the magic, boom, you release the magic and take the hit, and it's just you're golden. Like it's a thing of beauty.
Yeah, they make it look easy.
Yeah, it literally looks like just, oh man, I messed up that jump. And then you're like, wait, why is he tap dancing through the lava pool?
Yeah, pretty much the only thing that you got to focus on in the rest of this lava section here is just lag management. All those little flying imps definitely slow the screen down a bunch, but other than that, you're just jumping around, not a care in the world. It's great.
So it's like everybody's through the raft ride. That's good. So I always like watching these races because there's so many turnovers, at the lead.
Yeah.
Every mistake is so costly. So it's always exciting.
Like there's a few places that you can die and it's like, okay, that was, 5 to 8 seconds, so it's not horrible. But the vast majority of them, it is very painful. It's like, oh, Oh, you screwed up? Okay, well here, have 2 minutes added on. There you go.
I mean, yeah, you can. There's a couple spots where you'll do intentional deaths, like the midway point for this level, the midway point for the snow level, and that's not costly at all. But a lot of the time, like at least. Oh no! Habeebs just went down into the gulch. No.
It's because we were talking about it.
Oh my god. So now, that's the worst. So he didn't make it to the halfway point, right? So it starts him off at the beginning. But even worse, he doesn't have gold armor, so he can't pull off the glitch. So now he has to go through this with steel armor. Maybe he'll get gold right here after this next chest, and maybe set up a glitch again. But I don't know. That's
it would take some time, but I mean,
it's doable.
Yeah,
I would think he's probably going to just continue on.
I can't pull off the glitch unless I'm on the top. I mean, I can, but it takes forever. So in a situation like this, like you just tend to not waste your time trying to set up the glitch, and you just say whatever and go for it. Oh my god!
Oh, those games. We call
had his
them
number.
Run enders for that reason.
They had his number. They were not letting him go.
Yeah.
And Rata moving on to level 4. Lovely. Oh man, the phantom double jump, Habib says. That's also a thing. Like, I mean, just with any game, I guess, accidental inputs or random things. But you do a double jump by accident in this game, and it's lights out. It's rough.
Or like you meant to jump directionally, but you jumped neutral instead. That one kills me all the time on boss fights. Like meant to jump away from the boss, but instead I just jumped straight up like a dumbass.
Yeah, a game like this, when you don't have any air control, once you make that jump, you're committed. So.
Yeah. That's the beauty of the second jump, though. Like, as long as you don't use it right away, it's an escape maneuver. Like,
for sure.
You know what I mean? Like, you've got it. You can, but once you execute that second jump, it's like, all right, dude, well, I hope that this is where you wanted to go, because this is where you're going.
Ra is having a great time through level 4. Like that level can be messed up. Of course, we were joking about Will Smith popping out, but good RNG luck for level 4. Got the gold, so that way they're setting up for the ability to do the glitch in level 5, which is what you want for the snow level. Ra is cruising. Everybody else though, they're doing pretty damn well with the cards they're being dealt. I mean, Habib's had a rough spot there, but he's making his way through. Oh, and I shouldn't have even said anything. No. The commentator's curse, man. It's so real.
Habib's ass. Just remember, it was all Kyle that did that.
Yep. He can blame me later.
Yeah, he's gonna have to take his time through these goblins.
Yeah.
And of course, you have to avoid the weapon drops, so any of those pots could possibly have a weapon, so you gotta make sure you don't land on those and replace your dagger, which would be really bad at this point.
Like, imagine landing on a axe by accident in loop 2. Oh yeah, that's just lovely. That'd be the worst.
The dagger is far and away the best weapon in the game. Like, it's... I mean, the torch has its moments, but like really, it's the dagger. You want the dagger. You always want the dagger. And once you have the dagger, unless you're moving on to the bracelet for the final boss fight, it's like, that's it.
Yeah. We may see Rata pick up the bracelet at the beginning of this stage, though. We'll have to see if they go for it, but that's one of the newer strats that Rata has come up with for a potentially faster route. Doesn't look like they're going for it.
Nah, they're not. They would have done it on the second set of ice little spikes there.
Yeah, it would spawn the chest with the bracelet and break it open and then do the vulnerability.
Yeah, which is that's a pretty sweet setup, honestly. And when you're using the bracelet against this boss, it truly just melts the boss. It's such a quick fight.
Yeah. You can definitely understand why they don't go for it in a race setting, because it is a bit risky when you get to the next stage.
Oh yeah.
So
you're forcing yourself to fight Astaroth with a bracelet in your boxers, and it's just no. I'd rather just do it at the end instead of doing it twice in a row.
Exactly.
All right. Well, hey, real quick. So I just want to drop in. So good morning, everyone. We are rolling into the third and final day of Slurpathon 7 with a wonderful 4-way race of some super ghouls and ghosts, any percent. The total for the donations is currently sitting at $4,089. Last night, throughout the blocks, we completely crushed the initial $3,000 goal. Just want to put as well that Slurpathon is currently raising money for Extra Life, which raises funds for the Children Miracle Network hospitals. The proceeds are going to the Alberta Children's Hospital Foundation as unrestricted funds. This means the hospital decides where and how to spend the money to ensure dollars raised make the biggest impact possible. So every donation is felt, and thank you very much for all of your care. If you'd like to donate, make sure to use the donate command. Thank you, Sparkover, for dropping it. Happy birthday, by the way, again. You're going to hear that a lot today. And not only that, but we have some incentives today that can be met. When you donate, please put in the donation message wherever you would like that amount to go to for the incentives. That helps out the processing on our end. Thank you so much. Passing it back to you, commentators.
That is epic.
Sorry.
That's awesome, all those donations. It sounds like a good cause. It's pretty rad, so shout out to everybody that's helping. This is sick.
Shout out to the Alberta Hospital.
Absolutely.
Ooh. Oh no, Rot. Rot taking the laser death. That's I mean, Rot has still got a great lead, but you know, as far as like wanting a clean run, you might get kind of mad taking a death there, but they still have a pretty nice lead. But that's you hate to see that.
Damage boost incoming. I suck at this damage boost so bad.
That damage boost is lovely. It's you gotta know how to do that for backup strats for racing, because it helps a ton. I mean, it makes this boss fight a little scary, but skipping over all those ladders and you're getting away from the Aramers, like you gotta love that.
Yeah, the Aramers are so hard to deal with if you don't have the dragon magic through here. That's almost necessary to take that damage boost just to get by them.
Definitely. Looks like Rot's just regaining some armor. I don't blame him. Like, it's fighting this boss in boxers is not fun, like, at all.
No.
Yeah. LK is definitely catching up though.
Oh yeah. It takes a lot of time to get the gold back, but the thing is, like, you're also setting up for the next level. So if you have upgraded dagger in the next level, it's going to make dealing with enemies, like the first section of enemies, it's going to be way easier. So I don't blame Rot for doing that. It's a pretty smart move.
Absolutely. It'll definitely pay dividends here in the last stage.
And there's enough, like, it's close enough between Rot and LK that we, like, if Rot makes any mistakes whatsoever at this point,
yes,
the lead is gone. Like, even a small mistake, I would say, that lead's pretty much gone. So this could potentially come down to the Sardius fight, but Rot would have to get dealt, like, just savagely bad patterns.
I gotta say, I do like that we got to see the backup strat for the previous level, because you have to spawn the chests and then open them in a specific order. It's not as simple as just like, all right, here's another chest, open that up. Like, you're kind of messing with the game with the chest order, so you can get all three, like, or you can get your third upgraded armor. So it's kind of it's a nice strat to see played out for sure.
Rata was having trouble spawning the bracelet there.
Yeah, the chest doesn't want to spawn for him.
That's something that I hear happens where the game just will not do that sometimes, whether it's, I don't know why it does that. It's something to do with the bird room, but...
this is terrible. Now they have to go all the way back.
Yeah, that lead is gone, and they're going to have to go into the ghost room, too.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, bro.
This game's a little janky. I know it's hard to believe, but...
lead is gone.
Bugs, really?
Oh, there it is.
Now, this fight is not a walk in the park, though. This is a pretty difficult fight to do with the bracelet.
This is, I would say, without equal, this is the hardest. And it's not just because there's two of them. But the terrain, like that little cliff right there, that little like 2-inch
Drop off.
Yeah. If you allow the boss to take over that hill and to push you down, rip your time.
Yeah, like you can do this fight slowly, and you know it can happen. But if you want to do it quick, it's tough. You get zoned out sometimes, and yeah, like Acidic said, you can't do much except wait around.
You put in the zone.
LK's about to go right through. There you go. Nice. LK with I mean, unless the unspeakable happens, you know, it looks like LK's walking away from this. Although Rot just, you know, Rot's 1 cycle away. Let's say Rot got like a 2 cycle somehow. And
Rot got mauled by that chest though.
Yeah,
like,
that was rough.
That was straight up savagery.
Oh, that was a nice cycle from LK. A lot of hits on the face.
And like,
yeah, this might be a 2 cycle.
Like with the chest though, you can't even be like, oh well, that was a mistake on Rot's part, because like the spawn jump looked correct. It just didn't spawn the chest.
Oh no! LK getting hit on what would have been the 3rd and final cycle for Sardius.
Oh no.
Dude. That's an easy pattern. He should be okay.
Oh, you hate to see it.
Yeah, okay. That was really close. Oh
Wow,
my
what
god.
a close race.
Nail biters.
That was so close. That was awesome. GG LK, GG Rot. We're gonna Sam and Beebs are coming up. That was
That's a
nuts.
great finish.
Sam taking a hit, but that's okay. This, like we said before, you can manage the second guy. It just tends to be slow if you get zoned out like Sam is, but he should be okay.
But at this point, it's slow and steady, because if he gets hit,
Oh, see ya.
you gotta redo the whole level and kill the first boss again, bro. So like, the rush is not the move right now.
No, definitely just play it safe and just go slow. Nice. Nice job, Sam. Beeb's about to close the deal right here, too. Beeb's not going for the damage boost in this. You could like take a hit from this green guy and then just go inside his hitbox and spam your bracelet attack and get some damage off real bad, but it's kind of nice to go into the final boss with upgraded armor.
Yeah.
Makes the goddess bracelet go a little bit farther.
You got the black cape in the top left, because it's playing on a Famicom Mini.
Oh yeah, and then you can see the original hardware setup, I believe, for Habeebs. What a strange little change that they decided to make, but it's kind of fun. Like that was someone's job, like less than 2 years ago, was like change the color of that cape to put it on the Mini.
And it's weird because it looks like the armor has more of a patina on the,
Nice.
black cape.
Oh,
It's
they got
like-
the slide.
Sam got the slide, which I mean, major GG to Sam. And Beebs with the slide. Oh, you
Everybody
gotta
was a
love
winner
it.
here.
Yeah, great race for everybody. That was awesome. That was actually really, really good.
Yeah, fantastic race. Look, they were. I know Rata and LK were just a couple seconds apart.
Yeah, that was. Oh man, that was
awesome.
so close.
That was a great
Well,
race.
Yeah, sick race. I'm glad we got to commentate it. Great way to start the day, and the final day is Slurpathon. So thank you for having us.
Absolutely. No,
Yeah,
thank
thank
you. Do y'all have anything else to say before I close out this block?
Hope you guys have a great time and get some more donations for the Alberta hospital.
Absolutely.
Yep, definitely. Keep making those donations.
Absolutely.
And then,
Thank you so much.
Of course, the generic, like, to everyone who enjoyed it, be sure that you follow the runners. They're fabulous people. We got Sam, Habeebs, Rot, and LK. You can follow myself, Confused Mike, and Pyle if you're down for it. And thank you so much for joining us.
Absolutely. Well, goodness gracious, what a wonderful way to kick off the third and final day of Slurpathon 7. This any percent forward race of Ghouls and Ghosts was fantastic. Thank you to the runners and the incredible commentators. You did a fantastic job commentating this whole entire block. It was incredibly enjoyable. Shout out to chat for being wonderful as always. Let's keep raising these donations. We were kicking off the final day and we were so close to hitting our stretch goal of $4,500 raised for the kids. Up next, we have Starwin, who will be showcasing speedrunning and any percent new game plus run of Silent Hill Homecoming. Very spoopy way to begin. the third and final day of Slurpathon 7. This will be ran on the Xbox One. And I just want to say happy birthday to our restreamer Sparkover. We will see you all during the next block. Stay tuned.